Am I crazy or is this not lined up anymore? It isn't. The fuck? How about now? Hey! There we go. Say it, you can't be popping like your three message macro in my chat. Now we wait for people to show up, so I'm gonna go kill some unknown while we wait. Well, unknown in Gothels. Gotarita? I don't fucking remember what its name is, man. All I know is that it has like 5 hearts and dies in 1 hit. For EXP, baby! Thank you for the raid, Kate. Hello, raiders. It's Fishin Friday. We gotta wait for everyone to get ready to fish. Well, I guess fish isn't the correct word. I do have plans for today, however. That's kind of like fishing if you don't think about it. In the meantime, this is Unknown Extinction Squad trying to get rid of all the unknown in my area. Same deal, same deal. This is what I'll be doing today. So I hope you're ready for that while everyone else gets to have fun. Some of us have been farming a single Pokemon for like 4 days non-stop and needs to keep doing that until it works. Friendship over time. I mean, it gets friendship over time if you just left it out and just like walked with it like a normal person, or like gave it items or caught it in a luxury ball. Using guarding tail and you cannot eat the soup? That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. I want to give people 10 minutes before I explain the rules of this week's Fishin' Friday. It's simple. It's easy this time. Or is it? I guess you're about to find out. I wish there was more music in this area. But, you know, take what you get, or whatever. Soul Rock. I had a Soul Rock and a Lunatone. Oh my god, you have a lot of health. This is what Pokemon really is. This is how you shiny hunt. True facts. No wonder I have 4 shiny unknowns. Alright. Whoa. Loud much? How's everyone doing this fine Friday? TGIF and all that? Although my days are more or less identical in terms of... in terms of, you know... everything. Perish. Perish. Yeah. 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 Yep, nothing's spawning. Nothing's been spawning for like 4 hours, but that's okay. That's alright. Alright. From 13 to below freezing overnight? No, actually. Not here. Still just like normal cold and not freezing cold. Alright. Oh shit. If it's nighttime, okay. We'll start in a minute. I need to do this for Nilia. Might get snow. Yeah, that's how I know it's not. It's because we're not getting snow, we're getting rain. Every time I listen to Kate play, oh, is it about to fucking be daytime? Who slept in a bed? Who did it? Who slept in a bed? Motherfucker, some of us have things to do at nighttime. Who did it? Who went honk shoe? No one's fessing up. Resident sleeper. 20, let's go. Who went to sleep? God damn it. Well, this is gonna be awkward then. Oh shit. What the fuck? All right. Your task for this Fishin' Friday, and I'll write it out in my Discord as well. 1 second. That's it. That is your task. I want you to bring me a team of Miniors, 6 Miniors of different colors and matching Pokeballs. And the first person to do it wins. That's it. Nice and simple. Would have been easier to demonstrate if it was night out, but someone went to sleep. What do you mean by matching Pokeballs? The color? Obviously, come on. I'm like, duh, as if that's like an obvious question or an obvious statement. That's it. Meteor's not a fish, true. Match each other. That's fair. That's a fair interpretation. However, not correct. Where the fuck is this? Oh. I will meanwhile be killing unknown. Cross posting from the Discord. Why are you cross posting from the Discord? Instead of complex. Oh. Well, yeah, but we've already done that. It's called Final Fantasy 16. Feel like there's someone mad at me. Ah. Is it really? Yes. That game is 100% show and binema cinema and 0% complexity. It's great. Pull up, look up a Final Fantasy 16 gameplay. I mean, go look it up yourself. That shit's so fucking peak, it's crazy. Wish this Soul Rock would go away. Guess I could battle it. I guess so. I do have a Meowscarada on me. It would take like 2 seconds. Alternative colored default Pokeballs. It is whatever you think would match more. It's pretty much cinema the game. This lived? Oh, well, that's good for next time. Yo! Thank you for the Raider, Crow Games. Welcome to Fishin Friday, where I'm fishing for a Necrozma and everyone else is fishing for Miniors. So I'm committing like unknown genocide and everyone else. Ultra yellow or black or either. Either or. Like I said, it just has to match. Also, Lamau black. Yeah, if you can catch yourself a black Minior, you do just simply win. So you go ahead and aim for that. I have faith in you. As we all know, Minior very commonly. It was Cobblemon. This is for sure Cobblemon, let me tell you. And it's like way too dank? Hell yeah, brother. It's crazy. I think that was... It's Origin, for Origin, it's unknown killing mod. True! Me when I have a 60% spawn rate. For commons, which is like another 60%. I do be killing a lot of unknowns though. No doubt about it. Is 10 stack of safari balls? But yes. Just click your cursor, get fire on it. I'm telling you right now, the game that has like perfected, like, I just want this combat to look good as fuck is Final Fantasy 16. No doubt in my damn mind. Other games like that, Terraria is pretty close, honestly. Like specifically, I don't know. I think I showed it before. The Wrath of the Gods mod for that is fucking nuts. Now, granted, that does have some technicality to it, but boy howdy. No, not pressing random fuck ass buttons. Me when I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2. Am I right or am I right? How much health do you have? 2. Jane, the game is like 2007. Kingdom Hearts is very Benema. That's true. That's true. Kingdom Hearts, I feel like is well, first of all, you don't want me to talk too much about Kingdom Hearts, but for the most part, like the main games are all about like spending 40 hours in like Disney worlds and then having like one of the fucking most Benema fights of all time. It's crazy what they can get away with. Too many Absols are spawning. Yeah, make it dark. See if I give a shit. Me when I accidentally jump off a cliff. Can be Benema? It can be. It's harder. It is way harder for it to be. Like, end of Persona 5 Royal. That's Benema. Ba, ba, ba. All of Metaphor. But I don't think cutscenes can count. Unlimited button combos and something like TTYD has been. Wrong. Wrong. Incorrect. Loud buzzer noise. With a jingle every time you hit it, you are addicted to dopamine. Monster with the cinematic mode enabled. That's true. It can be. There are certain fights in Monster Hunter that are definitely Benema. But a lot... I'm a big hater of Monster Hunter combat. So at the same time, I'm like, nah, it doesn't fit. Not enough. Did I just hit this person with a fucking fish? Is Ghost of Tsushima Benema? Don't know. Literally just don't know. And I would never comment on something I'm unaware of. That would be disingenuous of me. Another falsehood? No falsehoods were said. I am not a fan of the Monster Hunter combat. But I understand that some of those fights are Benema. But I'm specifically thinking, we were specifically thinking of fights that reject complexity for Benema's sake. Right? And that's a little bit tougher, to be honest. Also, I need some water. Holy shit. Ugh. Ugh. Not Monster Hunter. Exactly. I'm trying to think. I played a lot of games. I can tell you like the opposite for sure. That's easy. That's easy. Shogun Shona's Benema. Stick it to the stick man. Straight button mash and beat him up. Nope. Speaking of beat 'em ups, I played a lot of beat 'em ups in my time. Although it's been a long time since I've played any, like for real. But my favorite has always been the Scott Pilgrim game, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Love that beat 'em up. Now that's Benema right there. Based, yeah, it's real good. Bum ba da dum ba dum bum bum ba da 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 dum bum ba da 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 dum. Also, the soundtrack is a fucking bop. I think that game came out. I bought it. I played as like Castle Crashers. That's fair. Very popular one. I bought it. Was it PS3? I bought the original Scott Pilgrim versus the World. And I played it with my brother, who was ass at it. But that's okay, because I still had fun. That's what matters. Oh, wait. Hold. All right, there we go. Sorry. sorry. Isn't Benema if the game is muted, but it's Benema if it isn't? That's fair. There's definitely a lot of games where the music makes it. Like, there's other Benema things I could say, but like, I'm not gonna be like, by the way, play Mother 3. I can say that, right? Like, all of my favorite games all have Benema in it. Otherwise, why would they be my favorite game if they didn't have some Benema in it? Anyway, you should play Mother 3 though, if you haven't. Or if you didn't watch me play it. Legendary Hoopa by me. God fucking damn it! Does anyone want this Hoopa? I already have one. I literally already have one. Fallen. There, you can have it. Believe it or not, the challenge I've given you is a lot tougher than it sounds. So, I think you have enough time to do this. At least give me like a shiny Esper for my trouble, man. I think Hoopa might be one of my least favorite designed Pokemon. Like legendaries. I just do not like it. Which Pokemon is Violet and which is Indigo? Teehee. I have mixed feelings on Hoopa. I don't. I don't. Is really only fastball. Look, I'm just saying. You gotta pick your colors and your balls right. Otherwise, I won't count it. And I'm not telling you shit. You ever talk about how fucking insane Flower Trick is as a move? 100% accurate. Never misses, basically. I mean, like, literally never misses. Not like basically. It literally never misses. 70 base power. Always crits. Fucking excuse me? Hello? Who decided that was okay? Like, it doesn't have the snowballness of, like, Skeledirge's unique move, Torch Song, or, Step. That's like 140 base power, never crits. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy because you have to remember that it also gets the stab bonus. And that Meowscarada is a physical attacker, like with pretty high speed and attack. Like, it's just very good. Is kind of nuts. But that's, you know, that's how it left an impression on me. I got Meowscarada and I was like, wow, this thing is crazy. But it's more crazy than you think. What the hell is this? Hidden power. Okay, I don't care. I probably, what, did I fill up my hidden powers or something? No, I got a calm mine. Actually, that's way better. That skill swap sniper pack. True, you could try that. Not really viable in in singles, but you could try that for sure. Also, its hidden ability is Protean, which is nuts. I don't. Does anyone know if does anyone have a Pokemon with Protean? I don't think that's possible, right? Because it's only a hidden move, a hidden ability. Like, do we know if it's nerfed or full-powered Protean? Because full-powered Protean on Meowscarada is fucking nuts. Use your field to grind? Oh. I see. You sound so dejected. Because I already have them. I think I already have like a TM for it. But no. It's like, I don't need anything. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not doing any of this for transactional purposes. The only reason I would do a transaction is when we're trading Pokemon, because there has to be one. You can't gift a Pokemon. That's right. I actually stick by the words I use. And the fucking things I preach. I like giving little gifts. I hate gifts. That's not true. I like gifts, but I like gifts given. It's not a gift if you're giving it for someone doing something. That's just a transaction. You should give gifts for no reason. Are you the fucking Grinch? Some people would not disagree with that sentiment. Some people for sure would not disagree with that sentiment, I feel. I timed out like 6 people in NL's Discord today. They probably don't. Got some Ultra Balls I can borrow? Yes, actually I do. Hoopa causing you some problems? Yeah, no problem. Also, did you say borrow? That's not how that works. You don't, that's like saying, hey, do you have a, an ice cube I could borrow? Brother, you're gonna use the ice cube. I ain't getting that shit back. Can give back what you gave? Nah, it's not necessary. Please, Necrozma, I beg of you. You know what? Let's have a little detour into Yoshi's land. See if anything spawns there. Spawns there real quick. Soon so I can go eat. Do you have timer balls? Nope. That's what you should have asked for then. Oh, are you out of Pokemon? No? Here. Try those. That's a 4x compared to the 2x of an Ultra Ball. How are we doing on Shiny Unknown? I have 4 and there's been 6 spawns of it. I said I would go to Yoshi's place. My brain is fucking broken. So unfortunately, Guha was wrong. Sag noises. Unknown. That makes sense. Just unknown? Probably. Let's go check out down here. I know stuff can spawn on this. All right, Master Ball it is. That's so fucking cringe, but I get it. I was almost to that point where I had 1 Master Ball. Well, I only have 1 Master Ball out of the 3 I was given so far. And I had to use it. I almost thought I had to use it on the Meltan that was evading my spawn. Okay, so Pokemon are spawning on this. But is anything good spawning? No, it's all normal shit. Oh, Absol. I thought it was a Sneasler. I was like, uh-oh. Hello, Tomato Curry. Was, are you fishing for Zekroms? No, 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 no. I am fishing for Necrozmas. But that is not what the task is today. The task is in the Discord. Or I could say it, I guess, out loud, but I kind of like to be difficult. Just for the sake of it. Personally, I think it's a good task. And we'll see how long it takes. I actually don't know. This one's based around speed of completion. Whereas this is me getting nothing for like 3 hours as I try to spawn Necrozma. Please don't be chasing after me. Please don't be chasing after me. I'm a motherfucker chasing after me. Fucking hell. These guys are so annoying, man. I wish they didn't have that aggro. All right, let me give it a second. Hey, Bucephalon! Anyone want clown? You know what? I'll throw a beast ball at it. That's like an 8x, right? It's kind of crazy with it. Damn. Damn. Whoever dug this out is fucked up. Come on, just get in there. By the way, is crit capturing in this? I actually don't know. All right, I'm gonna leave this Bucephalon alive in case anyone wants it. I already have one. It'll stick around for a while because it's a legendary. So I think that counts as a legendary, despite it like not literally being one. But add another one to the not Necrozma count. That's 2 not Necrozmas already. Kind of crazy. Sorry. Nilia is really funny sometimes. Wait, is it already gone? Lamau? What the fuck? I thought legendaries were supposed to stick around. That's fucked up. Well, rest in peace. Ah, I see the problem here. I see the problem. This is my bad. Live. And then if I go here, and then Nilia is gonna be like, oh shit, sorry. All right. It's not, you know, it's something committing mass killing of an entire line of Pokemon. Next, I have a great, you know what I should have done for Fishin Friday? I've been like first person to get all letters of the alphabet of unknowns wins. Oh, that would have been fucking good. Keep that in the back pocket for next week. Hello, Bunny. I need to read all of this. Give me a second. I'm gonna let you guys see what I've seen for like the last couple of hours while I AFK'd here. just this for a couple hours, you know. Not too bad. Did I ever tell you that sometimes I think Nilly is insane? Sometimes. uh, Probably. That does seem like something I would have said before. I'm like reading all that and I'm like, what a fucking... She's going like way deep on this. Holy. And I'm getting nothing. There's a razor claw here. I don't know if anyone needs that. Oh shit, she has even more? What the heck? Catch me because they're in the ends? No. Sorry. Like, it's hard for, okay, is Nelia listening? It's when I see Nelia complaining about all this work she's putting into this jacket, there's two things I'm thinking. I'm thinking, one, damn Nelia, you're really ooh, iron bundle. Anyone want iron bundle? That's pretty rare. I think, so the two things, one, she's really doing her best to get this done. And the second thing is, I am never getting my model. Neely will be working on this jacket for the rest of her damn life. Anyone want this iron bundle? It's very good as a Pokemon. It's very silly, stupid looking. That's the that's like the bundle part. Like it's supposed to be like a Santa sack, but he filled it with like ice and shit. It's like a cannon, I think. All right, well, if no one's gonna grab him, I'm just gonna let him go. How much HP you got, Belhem? Too much. Bam. Muna. Okay, wait, that's also another ultra rare. Add another count to the ultra rares that are not Necrozma. Real quick. Did I look at you? I might have. Sorry, man. Sucks that you had to die like that or whatever. Huh? Is there more? Or is that just the sound of that other one dying? I kind of hate the sound of Enderman dying. It always sounds like it's both nearby and far away. Bam. 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 Please, if I can just get Necrozma today, I can focus on so much other shit I have to get done for this. Like, I thought this was gonna be like a quick, like, 2-day thing. Nope. Nuh-uh. This shit has been like all I've been doing. I haven't been able to like write. I haven't been able to play other games. I take like an hour out of my time to like take a shower and do my gacha dailies. And then it's right back to farming. It's crazy. think I'm almost out of food for the second time. And most of the time I'm just AFK sitting still. Like modding the chats. It's crazy. I'm going crazy. This is nuts. I don't know what the other people are doing. I hope they're catching some cool ass mini-ores. By the way, it's nighttime. I should go. I've been trying to, every time I notice that it's nighttime, I try to go get Nilia the Pumpkaboo. Or is it Genesex? There it is. No, that's that. Where's Pumpkins? Pumpkin! I should probably make that orange. Now that I think about it. Okay, my strategy right now is to stand about 30 meters away. And then kill everything close to it. And then go 30 meters away. And then kill everything close to it. And then go 30 meters away again. In theory, what I should be doing is putting down more pumpkins, but I don't know where more pumpkins are. Literal spawn camping. Yeah. Can't deny that. You think this will give me tail glow? Probably not. Because you were right, it is a common. Oh my god. I thought that was it. I was like, oh look, it spawned on a pumpkin. Nope. So if you go on the pumpkin, type check, spawn, common. One day, I'll remember how this works. You can see that Pumpkaboo is right there at 3.69%. So we just gotta get a little lucky with a common. Problem is, it's not that high. Luckily, if you include its evolution, it's pretty high. It's like 5%. So any common that spawns fairly close. Can it stop being like regular Minecraft spawns, please? Bam, bam, bam. Well, you're gonna hurt me? Get out of here. We just need something to spawn like there. So it's just a big RNG fest. Even this. Oh yeah. Wow. Oh my god, is it sunrise already? God damn it, I was too late. Where's the pumpkins? Maybe I'll get lucky and one will spawn while I'm running towards it. I think sunrise still technically counts as night. Man, can't get shit in Minecraft, man. I'm doing my damn best to get both what me and Nilia are looking for at the same time, but it is not working. Let me tell you. Yo, thank you for the follow. I can't see your name because I have OBS in the way. So just 6 minior. No, not just 6 minior. You need 6 different colored minior in appropriately matching Pokeballs. Okay, it might be too bright out now. Yeah, those are daytime spawns. God damn it. It's fine. We'll try again later. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Violet and indigo colored minior. Looking at them? I don't know what you want me to say. Use the eyeballs? Fallen, are you colorblind? No, you're thinking of Yoshi. Foxion. Thank you for the follow. See? I just had to move OBS. I don't have a comparison. Well, get to catching. uh. It's like a bright pink. Well, no, that's neither purple or violet or indigo. I'll tell you that much. Okay, how many? Let me see. Let me give you an actual answer here. Where's my phone? Ooh, there's no water. Yerp. Boom, boom. Mini or Pokemon. Da 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 da. Bam bam bam. Why does it not have how many colors there are? There we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors, including shiny. So. Roy G. Biv and all that. Once again, if you do bring me like a shiny Minior, that's pretty crazy. We have seen one spawn, of course. The thing about like all of these Fishin Fridays is I have to think of a way so that you can't like literally just cheat. Think tastes the best? Blue? Blue Minior probably? Blue Minior looks pretty tasty. Right? We can all agree on that? I don't know if it's the tastiest looking, but to me it is. But I think you're right. Yeah, Blue Minior looks pretty tasty. Like, I'm trying to think, what other one might be it? Green apple, though? I was thinking green. Might go indigo. Literally, those are the two other colors I was also thinking. Was purple and... Oh my fucking god, I hate this motherfucker, man. It's so annoying. Thank god. Okay. So, like... like, purple? Pretty good. Like a grape candy? Sounds pretty good. The scary Enderman? Yeah. It's just annoying because it teleports and shit. Then there's blue. Blue to me is like a blue raspberry kind of deal. Like it just looks like candy. Yellow looks too much like the sun. Same with orange. There are so many unknowns in the end, huh? Yerp. Yerp. So, and green is kind of candy coated. I won't lie, but it looks too much like a vegetable. So I went with blue instead. Oh my god. This is why I like AFKing rather than fighting these nerds. I think I hear a second one. Nope, it's just that one screaming from like a different location. It's probably tasty as fuck. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, nah. Nah. Like, shiny Minior is obviously like a novelty candy. If there was a white Minior, it would probably be that though. Like, that just looks like a jawbreaker at that point. You know what I mean? That's literally just a jawbreaker. Like the stick from the Fun Dip? Exactly. See, you get it. Nothing candy ever? Absolutely not correct. Get out of here with these takes of yours. Now, I can't disagree that it's supposed to kind of taste like nothing so that like you get the taste of the powder more. But I wouldn't say it's the most nothing candy ever. Have you ever had those wafers that literally don't taste like fucking anything? Oh shit, that has a skulker effect. The ones they give you at church. No, 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 no. Communion wafers. Hello, Nilia. Really doesn't like getting caught. True. Literally true. Like 30 balls. Yeah. Look, I told you it's a harder challenge than you might initially think. Because if you want it to match, you got to use specific balls, which means lowering your catch chance on purpose. It's not the easiest. No, no, no. What are they called? Is it fuck? Is it Nabasco wafers? Something? They love this self-destruct. You are now learning why it's so fucking hard to shiny hunt mini-ores. Nabasco wafers. Yeah, those. Nabasco. Shut the fuck up! You know I'm bad with names. You know, Nelia, now I don't feel as bad for talking shit earlier. I wasn't talking shit. You messaged me while I was streaming, so I had to read it on stream, and I was like, Nilia might be crazy, actually, with what you're trying to do. That's what I said. Wait, you read my whole spiel on stream? No, of course I didn't read it out on stream, you... You complained about me doing that. But I was on stream when you sent it to me. So I had to like take a second to like sit still and read all of it. And obviously I'm not just gonna sit in silence for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, so that I can understand what you're saying without explaining what's going on. But no, I didn't like read it out to chat. No. I literally just said Nilia be crazy sometimes. And this is one of those instances. Nah, stick by that. You're going above and beyond, I gotta say. Maybe a little. You're like I'm gonna go above and beyond, and then instead of just like going up into space, you're like almost to the next planet. I feel. But who knows? Maybe once you hit that next planet, you'll find the solution and you'll be the hero of like 3D modelers everywhere. I shan't be. The problem is, if you think like that, right? Why bother trying? Nah, you will be. As long as you keep trying. Else give a shit? Cause it's a problem they'd have? It's this. Look, think about it this way. If someone else in the past had this exact problem and found an answer and then didn't fucking post like that they figured it out somewhere, and you did all of this and they were just like, yeah, I could have told you this in like 2 minutes. Like, you have to be the Stack Overflow answer. And it solved my issue. Exactly! Fallen gets it. The point isn't, man, no one else might ever have this problem. The point is, you will have solved the problem that people might have problems with in the future. You will be that person who goes back and doesn't type edit solve my issue. Answer you wish to see in the world, or however it goes. Exactly. Be the person that posts all the answers to like common computer science problems on Stack Overflow. No, a paywall behind a class. God. Ain't that the fucking truth, man? People who do that are fucked up. No one helped you, no one commented when it was finished, or like, who gives a fuck? Nilia! I almost said some very, very mean words to you right there. I didn't, though. I didn't. Even if it's true that no one else needs the answer to that right now, doesn't mean that no one will ever need that answer in the future. You know what I mean? Yo, thanks for the follow. Sorry, I don't know why you're following while I'm like reprimanding my friend about how important their actual effort is, but I just want to see Nilia succeed. Now, is that like a selfish request? Because as soon as Nilia succeeds, I can finally start bothering her about my stuff? Yes. But also because I hate seeing Nilia crash out over this. So like, you know, two-folded. Like, it's only positives for everyone. Nilia, your ass ain't gonna be like, I have not crashed out 4 times over this jacket to me right now. Because I'll tell you, I don't see liars very often. Well, that's not true. Liara's in my chat a bunch. But you'd be one of them at that moment in time. Is that a pun? No, it isn't. It happens to be, but it is not a pun. It's all work forever? Yeah, kinda. But I'd rather it not be like work where all you're doing is like trying something, it failing, and then you like going into a like 4-hour crash out about how this fucking jacket's ruining your life. You've never done that. I'm like literally making shit up. But you get the point. The message is the same, even if I am just making shit up. And I do be making shit up. Even if you are making shit up. Yeah, exactly. Even if I am making shit up. You get the message, or the memo, or the meaning. One of those is correct verbiage there, but fuck if I know. Can these Endermen fuck off? Man, this stream started out so promising. Wait a second, what time is it? It's 8:12 already. Nilia, did you get what Fishin Friday is this session? No. The objective today, oh shit, it's nighttime, is to catch 6 different colored mini-ores and appropriately colored Pokeballs. Ah, fuck. Yes. Vocab AOE. Hit that person. Yeah, I did. Can I just get Pumpkaboo? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I've been trying to get Pumpkaboo. Nelia, you're too close to the spawn point for any of the Pumpkaboos to spawn. Oh, yeah. So, Nelia, I've been trying to get Pumpkaboo to spawn. Like, a few times today. Well, I've been, so like basically detox so I don't go crazy, just standing in the end for a couple hours. You want to stand at like 30 meters away, like right here. And then kill off anything that's a little too close. This ain't no fishing. Yeah, that's because I'm not partaking in Fishin Friday. Color of the mom with the color of the ball? Yes! 24 and 128. Correct. Correct. So you don't want to be on the pumpkins, but you want to make sure there's not a whole bunch of Pokemon around the pumpkins. Otherwise, they won't spawn. Does that make sense? So I think 30 meters away is like a perfect distance. San, I explained the rules in detail. If you don't get it, that's on you. Frick you, Lechonk. Scam? Well, actually, it's not a scam. If you go to my YouTube stream and look at the description, you'll notice that I say, except there's no fish this time, or something to that effect. For radio? God, no, I don't. God, no, I don't. Now, that might just be my, like, self-deprecation talking, but... No. Nah. Uh-uh. Now, Nelia, you know what you could do? So can you use an Ultra Ball for a yellow one? See, you're getting it now. Nelia, you know what would help spawn? Is if we could have more pumpkins here. Now, I'm not sure how to get more pumpkins, but the more pumpkins you have, the more space you have for it to spawn. And it's sunrise. God damn it. If you want to spend the day just like collecting pumpkins and then at night go for it, you can just grow more pumpkins. I don't fucking know how. Heard of pumpkin seed? Punchers! If you think about it, I kind of am already an MC. Just with... just with, like, Twitch streams instead of... what is it called? Legacy media? I don't know. I have to do the dulls now. Watch this. Speed run. I got this. Someone tell me if Necrozma spawns while I'm doing this. Evil Eye. You fucking got it. Come on! Oh, come on! We needed to start putting... Well, here's the thing, right? If you want more people to, like, go into radio, we have to fund radio properly, which our current government is not. Support your public channels. Anyway. Not blue or white. Not blue or white. I love public radio. It's a really good feature of like everything. Wait, shh. I'm thinking. I don't know why I'm telling you to shush, as if you could say anything and distract me. One day. Man, if only that kind of stuff wasn't like almost depressingly non-profitable so that like you can't live on that. It sucks. Like so much of that is handled by volunteer work. What's the item I'm thinking of that gives you poison tears? Why am I going crazy? It's what the what's the poison item? Common cold. Thank you. Oh my god. Dang it. Also, this is one. Okay, it is Flash. Entering the Mind Palace. Flash. I'm playing Flash Isaac and I'm getting a pretty okay. A pretty okay item that gives me a tear effect. Sitting my ass down and learning. It's a lot, unfortunately. It shouldn't be, but how about my reflection? That's white. Fuck. Okay, Tiny Planet. That I think is Rebirth and also tier 0. Yep. Dang it. Hold. Tears. It's in the item room. Because my next thought was lump of coal. That's a black item. That's tier related. But that's only unique. Cupid's arrow. I think that's tier 3. And also gray. Eye drops. That's rebirth. Item room. Mom's contacts? Dang it. I thought I had that one. Okay, just give me the description. Range, tiers, stats. Range, tier, stat, tiers. Number 2. I like the way you're thinking. Yeah! Wait. Okay, no, never mind. Number 1. Yeah. Number 2 is a different item. Number two is a different item. Rainbow worm. Yeah, rainbow worm. All right, let's see what we got here. Less than, and it's a color. Good, fucking great. Less than 9. Oh, okay. More than 5, though. It's green. What? Cancer? Floor, enter, pickups. I only know one item that does that. Yup. There's so much poop in it. Nope. You really do have to get used to like just Edmund being Edmund to play Isaac. At first it's weird, then you kind of just get used to it. I guess it is green. Yup. Edmund is his art style does have like a grossness to it, but you'll love it. You'll learn to love it. Woo, some really strong items here. Like goddamn. One use. I'll come around eventually. The game's really good. That's the problem. Is that the game is like so fucking good. Little, Guppy, Mom, Friend Catcher, Spirit Sword, Isaac's Heart, Guppy's, Mom's, Isaac's, Magic 8-Ball, Friend Catcher, Razor Blade, Succubus, Incubus, Ball of Bandage, Maw of the Void, School Bag, Spirit Sword. Dang it. You think it could be Balls? Yep. Balls. Okay. These are all Devil Room items? Yep. And what the fuck is this? Items, features, and challenges when they unlock. Go fuck yourself. It's so stressful. Don't look at it. It moves up. It doesn't move down. All right, Pokemon time. A master puzzle, huh? Fighting Dragon, Psychic, Kalos, Ho, and Sinnoh. All right. Chestnut. Mega. That's not considered... No, this is considered Gen 6. Put that in there. Del Fox Mega. Easy. Dragon Kalos. Gudra. Chestnut mentioned. Liara wakes from the grave like Trisman! Makuhita. Salamence. Mega. Psychic Hoenn. Lunatone. Are like Venom and Eddie. Okay. Hit me with another thing. Fighting Sinnoh. I don't know what that means. Infernape. Dragon Sinnoh. We'll go with Giratina Origin, because it has Origin in the name. And Psychic Sinnoh. Psychic Sinnoh. Best Sprite? Yep, there we go. Nice and easy. Even got 2 new ones. Granted, they're new for a reason. There's always like Eddie in the voice you did. Oh, what the fuck is Liara talking about, man? All right, I need a Pokemon. My only requirement is that it's not a Gen 6 grass monotype first stage. All right. Ditto works. What the fuck? Okay, so it's monotype in a forest. That does like scream bug, but it might not be. It's not fully evolved, so we can go something like Hattrem, which is mono-psychic. Stage 2 not fully evolved. So it's a 3-stage Pokemon, monotype, in the forest. I hate to say it. This could be Gen 4 Grottle? Not grass type. Less than. Ooh, interesting. What the fuck, Koaladin? Nope. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, what the fuck is this? Cascoon? It's purple. Silcoon. What? It is Gen 3. I don't need a hint. Give me a minute. Let me think. You're in the forest in Gen 3. You pick up a Vigoroth? Okay, maybe I do need a hint. Ghost! Ghost! There's no way I would have gotten this. What the fuck? Duskulops? Like, you do not find this dude in the fucking forest, let me tell you. I was like, forest? Not in Gen 3. Yeah, you do? No, you fucking don't. I can tell you right now, you find Shuppet and Dusclops in the fucking tower in the middle of the ocean. That's Victini. Fucking stupid ass looking V. All right. Lives along water and forest. In the daytime, it leaves the forest to sunbathe in its tread shell. It It leaves the forest to sunbathe in its tread shell. Choodle? Caracosta? Grass! Grass! Tree? Treed skull. Shell. Treed shell. That's not a real word. Also, I don't know what this is. Still. Grotto? Okay. This is Rufflet. I'm so good. I need a servant. 1 second. Why do I still have a message from Nilia? Oh, it's just Nilia saying yes. The mob that killed the server. Yerp. Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I need a servant though. Erica, it's a Reese. Oof. Not a great one. Alexander me. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. What do we think it is? Oh, I know a good one. Achilles is a great second guess here. What do you... Okay. Okay. Odysseus. Bam, 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 bam. Have a good stream. Thank you for showing up. God, I'm so good. That's right. I got it on my own this time, baby. All right. Hey, did Necrozma spawn? Nope. Okay, they're talking about stuff, which is good. Whoa, whoa. What spawns? Why are you guys whoaing? Naganadel? Holy shit, that's a rare spawn. Holy crap. Damn. That's the evolution of Poipole, by the way. So if you already have a Poipole, you already have a Naganadel. You just have to level it. You remember this Pokemon in Cold Blood? Yep. I sure did. Do you know why? Because they took my spawn locations for the Pokemon I'm actually looking for. And that is a greater sin than anything else. Beldum. Holy shit. Look at this. Rare spawn. 1 in 100. Killed it. Yara, you were doing that too? No, Nilia was... I'm not killing them in cold blood. I'm doing it for a reason. Soul Searcher, the Death Subtles. I'm looking for Miniors. It's okay. You got an hour and a half left. You're Nilia? I don't know if that's true. Nilia, what do you have to say to that? Oh, sorry, I just keep finding pink ones. I told you, this is a much harder challenge than you think. You got it? Nice. Can have a turn being me. Okay, hey Liara, when are you gonna be done with your current work so that I can start bothering you? Wait. You're Nilia now. You have Nilia's responsibilities. Better learn, better learn Blender, bucko. Spawns in a specific biome. Just get to hang out being a ghost or something for a while. Oh no. Nilia is like a workaholic. And by that I mean Nilia works a lot and then suffers like the rest of the time. Really, being Nilia kind of sucks for the most part. On the other hand, you do get to go to a moon watching party every while. Addicted to workahol? True. Blender? Yerp. Blender, the program that can literally do anything as long as you're putting the I'm a crash out queen. True. Being Nilia kind of sucks. I don't think Nilia would disagree with that assessment of being Nilia. To be honest. There are some upsides to being Nilia for sure, but boy howdy, you got a fucking you got some debuffs going on as well. Same goes for me, to be fair, but at least my work is just like playing video games, you know? That's a lot easier, I gotta say. I'll trade you? No, I'm good. I'm good. My ass cannot be working a normal job. I do not have the fortitude for that. For a lot of reasons. Hell, I couldn't even do what Nilia does. All the creative bones in my body have been destroyed under years of being told I'm bad at it. And you get to watch sports with extra tension and anxiety. I already got too much of that. I don't need more. Mood. Now I def have too many ears. Yippee! You know what? Fuck you, Enderman. Ah, shit, teleported. No, it didn't. Wait, yes, it did. Where'd it go? Oh, whatever. It'll find me eventually. How's the gambling been going, Bettabees? I don't know what else you do with your time. So that's the only thing I can ask, really. Which kind of sucks. I haven't been? I'm so proud of you. That's Pog. Where Wind Meets. Oh, you're playing Where Winds Meets? How are you enjoying it? I would say like Lamau, but like, look what I'm doing, man. Was that an energy ball? Oh, fuck. Yeah, give me that. Is it Gil? It's Kino? Ooh. Maybe I'll give it a shot. But first I'm gonna... Oh, there you are, buddy. I was wondering where you managed to get off to. I'll give it a shot once I can finally catch... Oh, actually, I'm gonna need my new computer first. I don't know if you've noticed, but I fucking can't. Just use Psychic on Jirachi. Accidentally punch the Minior. Like, I played Risk of Rain, lagging. I played Isaac, lagging. I'm like, what the fuck? My ass is getting destroyed. But it's Black Friday sales. If I'm gonna have a chance at buying any computer part, it's right now. Like, there is no other time. Have you seen RAM prices right now? Like, come on. Is that a real problem? I see. Again, so I can try to catch this. I think that's a good play for sure. For 16 gigs, right? Right? I have horrible news for you. I have such horrible news to you about the price of RAM right now, Liara. Wasn't crazy when I built it. Is the best green ball? That's probably true. Like, it's one of the best Pokeballs, like, full stop, actually. So, my GPU is almost 10 years old. It's literally almost 10 years old at this point. And it was top of the line when I bought it. But then, like, the year after that, they released the 1080 Ti, which is, like, legendary. Which kind of sucks. If I just, like, waited a year, I would have had, like, one of the best GPUs I could have asked for. Like, full stop, you know? Doing work. My 1080 is doing work. Like, you cannot deny that. Like, this thing is built different, but it's also, like, really old. Like, really old. Like, goddamn, is it old? That thing has 70 fucking health. Are you joking? Wait, just base 1080? Yup. Like I said, when I got it, it was top of the line, and then they released the 1080 Ti the year after. That's not to say that the 1080 is bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's just that the 1080 Ti is literally maybe the most built differently out of any GPU that's ever been released. That's the real problem. So I missed out on getting one of those just by waiting a little bit, but can't complain too much. You know what I mean? The 1080 is still, like, really good. Not so much for, like, gaming. So, okay, I'm going to complain a lot about Ryan. Let me be clear. It's very kind that he would even consider, like, sending me any computer parts. But because he's taken so fucking long on getting back to me about whether or not this is going to happen, I need to now decide whether I need to get a new monitor or not. Right? If I'm going to keep my 1080, there's no chance in hell I'm going to get a better monitor, because this thing can only run 1080p. If he's willing to send it sooner than later, I can opt to get maybe a 2K monitor instead and upgrade it. Because this monitor is, like, old as fuck. And it's only 144 hertz. You know what I mean? Get twisted, it's not going to happen. That's where I disagree with you. I think it will happen. I just need to know, like, fucking when. It has to, like, all I need is a date, man. So I know what to do. But he just won't do it. He just won't give me it. Just ask Kate. I posted it in NL's Discord earlier today, but I was like, how pathetic would it be if I go to NL for something and it takes him so fucking long to get back to me on this? I have to ask his wife to do it for him. All right, another pulley poll if anyone wants it. Fucking who gives a shit? I'm sick and tired of this nonsense. Give me the fucking Pokemon I actually want. If you keep running it at 1080p, then it'll last even longer. That's a common things that wife do. That's true, but I'm basically but that's basically treating NL as like a child who can't do anything himself. Right? which may or may not be literally true. Look. We all know the reality, but I can't do it. I can't be like, NL, you're literally not an adult enough to handle this situation. Like, to communicate properly. I'm gonna go to your wife to get it done. Like, I do that for a few things. Dude, as a person who takes 100,000 years on anything, I get it. I'm patient. I'm really patient with this stuff. But this had like a hard time limit of literally this week. Okay, but counterpoint, Nelia, you're not rich. You ever think about that one? Yeah, but I'm also not a parent. I'm gonna be honest, being a parent is easier than being poor. By a lot. Now, being a poor parent, that's hard mode. That's real hard mode right there. You should ask Luna to do it. I think Luna would get it done, but then NL would have a $2,000 charge on his account from the shipping. Get it twisted. NL has an unbelievable familial net going on for Luna right now. His parents just moved to Vancouver, so they're very close by. Him and Kate both work from home, which drives them insane because they spend a bunch of time with their kid. And obviously that'll drive anyone insane, but they got it going on. Yeah, that's kind of OP. It's so OP. It's so OP. And I'm glad for Luna that that's the case. Obviously. I'm not going to say a child shouldn't have the best possible outcomes that a parent can give it. Obviously not. That'd be fucked up. It's allowed to have sentience once it's able to form a conscious thought that it can remember in like its 40s. That's not like a memory created based off stories of your parents telling you. She's like 5. I don't know how she is. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't keep track of that. 4 or 5 sounds right. Anyone want a gimme ghoul? Nah, I never want to see a gimme ghoul another day of my life, actually. And now all the time. That's because it's so easy. Okay, Descartes. Shut up. It's so easy a literal baby does it. Yerp. Not that there's anything wrong with that, mind you. It's really easy to make fun of me, too. Like, maybe a little too easy, and I should work on that, but at the same time, I'm like, nah. That's work. I do that every day. Liara, you are the last person. Let's just do it. They are not giving me the option to what? A literal Liara does it. To learn said moves? It should just, if you press J, you should just be able to change moves to whatever it is that you learned. You don't really learn them. If that makes sense. It's not like Pokemon, it's like Legends. Oh, fuck. You've never played the Legends games. That makes a lot more sense now. In the Legends games, your Pokemon learn moves, and instead of overriding a current move, it adds it to a list. Ah, god damn it, I have OBS over it again. Dirt Muff. Dirt Mof. The fuck you talking about? Shut the fuck up! In Legends games, rather than overwrite one of your 4 moves, it just adds it to a list of known moves that you can switch between at any point. It's a much better system. Let's be honest. It's much better than being like, oh, now I accidentally overwritten a move. Now I have to go to a move relearner. We traded Mons and ZA. Okay, then you're just stupid. Like, what do you want me to say? Give you the benefit of the doubt, and instead I gotta say that? Like, what do you want? This guy. Like, you should know how the new system works. By the way, when do you think Gen 10's gonna come out? Never? I think it's possible. Tomorrow? That'd be nice. Like, I like how Pokemon fans were like, we wish Pokemon Company would spend more time like cooking the Pokemon games so they don't release in the worst state you've ever seen. And then there's me who's like, release it earlier. I want it to be janky as fuck. It'll be like iPhones. What the fuck are you talking about? They've had like smartphones and Pokemon since like what, Gen 7? Like whenever the Rotom phone was introduced. iPhone skipped 10 numbering? Why the fuck do you know this? It was a big deal. Oh my god. It was never a big deal. Come on, let's be real here. Let's be real here. The iPhone is like the most boring named thing of all time, as all Apple products are. But I think that there's like a trade-off, right? Either you name things like numerically upwards, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or you name it like something stupid, and then people are like, okay, but which one's the newest version? There's literally no winning. Sorry for having too much swag. See, this is what I mean, like it's really easy to make fun of you. What the fuck? Gets confusing that way for sure. Yeah, it sure does. Like Pokemon, for example. But, okay, I'm gonna make an argument here for funny names. If a product is not a direct replacement for another product, it doesn't matter if you give it a stupid name. That's gonna be my that's gonna be my take. Because I'm thinking about Pokemon, I'm like, well, it's not like any Pokemon game is strictly better than the game after or before it. Unless you're like literally Gen 1 and 2, in which case Gen 3 does in fact mog you. But so they can be named whatever the fuck they want. Motherfuckers, the last Pokemon game was Scarlet and Violet. Why? Because that was the name of the academy you were going to. Shut the fuck up! Why do you know so much about Pokemon, you nerd? That was the name of your academy. I could ask you the same question. I'll tell you why I know so much about Pokemon. It's because I played a lot of Pokemon and I really like the series. I like just collecting little dudes and having them fight other little dudes. Nerd, yeah, that's fair. What's wrong with that? And then you ask me what my favorite little dudes are, and it's like 2 little dudes and 2 fucking Eldritch beings. What about shiny little dudes? Well, that's how I know. That's how I have the patience to do what I'm doing right now. If it wasn't for shiny hunting, my ass would not be this patient. Let me tell you. Is Necrozma little? No. Necrozma's like an actual like Eldritch being of like power. Of light, technically. What's your favorite Digimon? What's your favorite Digimons? I like Sunflowermon a lot. I like Phantomon a lot. Wormmon, obviously, top of the list. Yeah. We love Wormmon here. Neely, you should play the second Digimon Cyber Sleuth game. Cool list, thank you. I'll add it to the list. Ah, fuck. That's what Nilia says when she's never gonna play something. Ah, fuck. But you would like it. It's very, that, I guess, I can say it's a very Vita-esque game, for sure. Which I'm not sure if is a positive or negative to you. Can you pencil me in for a shiny Kartana? I don't even know where Kartana spawns, to be honest with you. Also, does anyone have it in DD? Bamboo, I think? That would make sense. That and Stellastila for Bamboo. No, I wish. Because I looked in the, information where they spawn. One of them was like, they spawn in the end. And, what is it called? Check spawn, that's it. It's rare, I believe. I think you can see here, there's no DD on this list. And then the other one said, is magical biome? And I'm like, the fuck you mean by that? Wrong end biome. I'm at the end. Oh, I can check for that? What does that mean? Why is this guy mad? Fucking Minior? What, did you think I gave you an easy challenge? Wrong. I gave you a hard challenge. It's uncommon and end spawn. Not there. What challenge? The Fishin Friday challenge. It also might only be on top of trees. What the fuck? No, 30 meters, not 300. You need to be able to see if it spawns and then if like other Pokemon spawn, you have to kill them. You have to commit genocide. I think 30 is a nice point because it still shows up on the minimap. Hello, Sant. I guess I can check. On top of trees. There's a tree right here. Nope. You're not on a tree properly? I'm not going to be tree-splained by you. Maybe it doesn't count as sky? I don't know. But I was thinking Fallen, because Fallen asked me about Pokemon earlier today, and I brought up Trick Room teams, and I don't know how viable it would be, but Indeedee and Armarouge are both in this game, which means in theory you could run the Indeedee Armarouge team. Which works like both in and out of Trick Room, depending on how you build each one. I don't know what that means. Okay. Indeedee has an ability called Psychic Terrain. Psychic Terrain is very good. It does like a bunch of shit. Go look it up. But more importantly, what it does is it enhances psychic moves. And Armarouge is... Yes, Gen 6, raw, whatever. Fuck was that noise? Oh, this thing. There. And Armarouge makes even better use of it than most Pokemon because it gets access to Expanding Force, Psychic for like massive damage, and it works really well in Trick Room as well. So it has like a lot of things going for it. It's fucking... God damn it! Be Necrozma! Does anyone want Xerneas? It's here again. So this what Pokemon are we hunting? We're hunting Necrozma. All I find is fucking horses. I already got one. Alright, I'm gonna leave it to fucking itself. Oh, Fallen's coming here. Never mind. You can go get it, Fallen. It's right there. What up? Alright, Fallen's gonna do it. Don't worry, Liara. If life means anything, I will find 100 billion more. But yeah, we're looking for Necrozma, which is like up there in like my top 5 favorite Pokemon. I need to search Sand for a Minior anyway. Lucky for you, that's what I will spawn some. I can't believe it. I've spawned 4 fucking Xerneases and 0 Necrozmas. What the fuck? The ones down here I believe are purple. Desire sensor for real. Xerneas clears, to be honest. That's actually like literally true, but that's because Xerneas is fucking busted. Xerneas was absolutely a mistake. Because Kalos is goated? What about mistake do you not understand? Kalos is not goated. Gen 7 is goated. When Yoshi keeps asking me questions about Gen 7, I'm like, oh yeah, this shit's the best. Oh yeah, this shit's the best. Like, that's all I can think is like, what the fuck? They were cooking so hard in Gen 7. That's why it needs a remake the most. Mainly because it was stuck on the 3DS, but... Kalos is the best region. Imagine being so fucking wrong. The best region. Huh. What is the best region? Alola is a good region, but I don't know if I would call it the best, like, region-wise. If that makes sense. Fuck off. I don't know what you do. Oh, you just teleport me, asshole. Oh, you're the one who sends out those fucking orbs. Where the fuck am I? Has difficulty. Your first... The first thing you said was so unbelievably wrong, it's almost funny. It definitely is France. It looks visually fine. I think it's a fine region. It has roller skates. Now, see, now you're cooking. It does have roller skates, and that is Pog. By the time this ad break is over. It does have Chespin. I cannot take that away from you. But that's about it. The best looking region by far is like the Ultra games. And photo opportunities. Sorry to tell you, Gen 7 does it better. Gen 7 does it better. Wow, what the fuck? What? Dang it. With the Dream Ball? Dream Ball's really good. Dream Ball's really good. Also took 30 Great Balls. If a Pokemon is sleeping, the Dream Ball is like... It's a pretty... Yeah, but it wasn't sleeping? Oh, that's weird. Personally, I would have put it to sleep and then used the Dream Ball, but... Hey, Liar, do you know that you can't just name things and be like, this is why it's the best, right? I'm not getting in battle with the Miniors. If you put them to sleep, it can't blow up. But I did. I mean, you did. It doesn't make your point very good, though. And Pokeradar. Fucking... I think you would really like Gen 7 if you were better at Pokemon. To be honest. The problem is you're really bad at Pokemon. I'm great at Pokemon. You literally started off this conversation with saying that Kalos has good difficulty. That's fucking mean. It's literally true. I think Liara might be one of the worst people at Pokemon I've ever seen. It does. It literally doesn't. Gen 6 is so fucking easy. Like, every Gen 6 game is so easy. And, like, Pokemon isn't a hard series. But, like, there are games that are more difficult than others, for sure. And have better difficulty curves and stuff. It's so tough. Hey, Liara, question for you. If that's the case. How many times have you beaten Gen 6? Pretty simple question. Let me think. I mean, you can take all the time to think as you want. Emerald is pretty easy. I agree. Emerald is pretty easy. The problem with Emerald is that it's a really good game and really easy to mod for. So that's why it's used as base for a lot of things. Shout out to Emerald. What do you mean a problem? Well, that's why you see it everywhere. Like, you don't see as much stuff for other games just because Emerald just does it so much better. I think 14 by now. Okay. And how many times have you beaten a Gen 7 game? Don't be mean to people about Pokemon. No, I will. If you come up to my ass and you're like, my favorite gen is Gen 6, I'm going to be mean to you. And that's literally the only generation that you can say that. Good difficulty, not insane Kaizo difficulty. Look, there are some good opinions about Pokemon. Like if someone comes up to you and be like, I think Hey You Pikachu was a game that worked perfectly, then you can go up to them and be like, you were a child and you do not remember shit because that game doesn't fucking work at all, actually. See? Like you can be actually incorrect about things Pokemon related. But if you're like, my favorite Pokemon is like Fur Giraffe or something, I'd be like, okay, that's cool. Having a favorite Pokemon, based. Having a favorite gen and it being the literal only one that is incorrect, not based. Having your favorite Pokemon from that generation anyway, based. That's me, by the way. This is persecution? No, it's just wrong. Gen 6 has so many problems. Yeah, granted, it's not bad, but it's like clearly could have been so much better. Like if Gen 6 needed its like emerald moment, you know what I mean? It needed its platinum moment. Like Gen 4 is unbelievably saved by platinum. If Gen 6 had something like a platinum that like fixed all the problems with the base game, I think a lot of people would have had more positive opinions about Gen 6. Because it does have a lot of things going for it. Like that one JoJo manga writer. Yeah, it's called Pokemon Z. It's not real. Like, here's the thing. Liara, I'm going to do a better job of defending Kalos than you did, all right? Let me tell you what Gen 6 did right. All right? Player customization. Holy shit. Is that such a big part of Pokemon now? And where did it start? Gen 6. That's right. What else did it do? It's the first 3D Pokemon game, which at the time was a bad thing and is still a bad thing. But at least they fucking tried something different. They added a new type first since Gen 2. Now, granted, they might have given it a bit too much of a fucking, like, steroid shot, but that's fine. I love the fairy type. Rollerblades are sick. Can't deny that. Okay, that kind of is it, huh? Music? The music is not, like, winning anyone over. Like, the music in Pokemon games is, like, on a baseline good. They're fucking starters megas, true. Every Pokemon design the reason, also just not true. Like... They're all so good. Literally not true. They're not all good. There are some good ones, but... Which one had Toby Fox music in it? You're thinking of Sword and Shield. If you're talking music in Pokemon games, first of all, shout out to Legend ZA for having some fucking bangers in it. For sure. But that's not a Gen 6 game. That would be Gen 9, I guess. Yeah, they're just Kalos music again? No, not that song. The song I'm listening to from the Legend ZA is, what's her name? Jathine? Jacine? The fairy type trainer. Her song. If you haven't heard her music yet, fucking listen to it. It's so wild that that's in a Pokemon game. It's so good. By Sander Labs. It's Cafe Lysander. Yeah, none of those are what I'm talking about. Have you noticed? But no, when you're talking about like Pokemon music, you're talking about Gen 3's horns. You're talking about Gen 5's fucking tracks where like every single thing's a banger. You're gonna be talking about like the Ultra games from Gen 7. Holy, so good. You're talking about Gen 8. Gen 8's music fucking slaps. If you ever use the bike in Kalos, you're a fraud. Big Snake Legendary? That one was pretty sick. The Big Snake. Oh, Eternatus? Or Rayquaza. There's two of them. A lot of snake-like dragons in Pokemon. No, Rayquaza. Yep. But obviously my favorite boss theme is Ultra Necrozma. That shit's like actually... Is that my favorite piece in Pokemon? Yeah, it is. It is, like, actually. It's either like #1 or like top 3. Kalos Route 1. Here's the thing. You say that, I'm like, I could tell you the soundtrack from like the start of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Woo! Then 3 steps. That's the problem with Kalos. Its routes suck. Like, in the Nether is a lie? Might be. It's just that one route. No, it's not. There's so many routes in Kalos that are so boring and like so short. It's like a major problem with Kalos as a region. Now, granted, Gen 7 kind of has a similar problem with like very short routes. And it's definitely more of a problem in base Sun and Moon. But in Ultra Sun and Moon, like the colors, like the atmosphere are like so top notch. It's good stuff. There are no pink. That is correct. There is no pink meteor. Also, I've been killing this shit for like 2 hours and we've gotten like 3 things. 3 things. 4 things? Something like that. I'm trying to think. I really don't like Gen 1 and 2, as previously mentioned, but that's like the start and they're old, so like whatever. I'll let them exist, but there's a reason like people talk about the Gen 3 and Gen 4 remakes of those games more than the originals. Let's put it that way. Gen 3 is when Pokemon started to be good. For an hour? I don't need you to conform to my opinion. I think it's good that we don't share like exact opinions. Gen 2 is good. You're a fucking liar. It's horrible. Dude, it's bad. Like for a lot of reasons, actually. And Gen 4 did fix a lot of them, but You were allowed to be wrong? No, I'm not. Nelia actually kills me in real life if I'm wrong about any single thing. Little did you know. What? She feigning innocence once again. No, no. No, Gen 2's a bad game. But it's bad, I think, mostly because of the time it came out. Because Heart Gold, Soul Silver are very fun. So I really do think it's just was the limitations placed on by the Game Boy. Which is kind of why I want the DS games to get like a remake. Like the 3D ones, because that system wasn't strong enough for that shit. If Toasty were here, he would be like Duck Smoke, like Double Battle in the Rain in Gen 7. Where the game dropped like to 10 frames per second. Gen 7 isn't perfect. It's just the best one. What about Triple Battle? What about Triple Battle? Or Reverse Battle? What about Reverse Battle? What are you gonna say? What about Sky Battle? No one likes those. I love them. Yeah, I stand by my point. Sky battles are amazing. Pokemon's at its best when it's doing something funky instead of just adding more like rules and shit. I think they've only done it like twice, to be fair, where they've actually managed to succeed it. Because there are also, what are they called in Gen 7? The fucking, you have to do it as part of the main story quest. It's like a 4-way battle. That shit was dumb as hell. And Mega Evolution? Yeah, that shit, I've already told you, I'm not a fan of Mega Evolution. I wish they would just fix bad Pokemon instead. Rotation, also bad. The first good, like, gimmick type of fight was the totem battles in Gen 7. And what about double battles in Gen 3? Shut the fuck up! How did you know that? How did you know that Gen 3 was the start of double battles and that it was technically a gimmick in that? Like, who told you? Why are you in my chat? Don't you have like a Toasty video to be watching? Jeez. I was there when the old words were written. That's true, you were. The Bridge of the Forest taught me that. Yup. See, you can even remember it. Gen 3 is iconic like that. Yeah, because it's dead simple to emulate. Liara, you wouldn't be admitting to doing something illegal in my chat, would you? What was the spawn range? 25 to 125. I had it on every device growing up legally. Uh-huh. Sure. We believe you. No one believes you. 28 to 128. Something like that. Subjective, because they're all essentially small variations. You would think that. Except Gen 7 exists, which isn't like a bunch of small variations. It's literally what every Pokemon fan asked for, and then they got it, and then was like, this is different and I hate it. So I don't think Pokemon fans are they're of right mind. Or Legends. Any person that thinks the Legends games are bad are fucking silly. Of right and wrong. That's true. But it's in the minutia, Nilia, where the true beauty of Pokemon lies, you know? I still love every Pokemon game, no matter what I say about them, except for Gen 1 and 2. Those I think are actually kind of just bad to play through. But everything from Gen 3 onward I think is fun. Is extremely right. Look. Gen 1 and Gen 2 lacked many of the features of Pokemon that we now associate so deeply with the series that playing them is like playing a different series of games. When in 20 years trying to figure out how to leave the house you get started in? Yeah, yep. Now, if we want to talk about like Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee for Gen 1, then I can start being like, yeah, those are fun games. Right? Or Heart Gold, Soul Silver for Gen 2. I literally just think it's because of the hardware they were on. The rug on the floor was indicated a door. You weren't. You weren't supposed to know. Like, first of all, Pokemon games, let's be completely clear. Pokemon games are made for literal babies, and I'm a grown adult talking about like the minutia of like a children's game. So I'm a loser, and Nilia is probably more correct about this than I am. However, I think it's important to talk about these minor differences so that we can expect, like, we can talk about the Pokemon games without being overly negative or positive about them, right? Like I said, I have positives about every Pokemon game except for Gen 1 and 2. No, this isn't news. That's not true. I think there's definitely a lot of things that Nilia is more correct about than I am on certain things. But on this, okay, this is also one of them, but other things, not true. Wait, what the fuck was that? Ah, it's got through there. I like to talk about it because I think one of the easiest ways to like get blinded by like nostalgia or like recency bias is to not be able to look at things that like from like an objective standpoint of like things they have versus things they don't have and like how things play out, how they look and all of that, right? I think in the moment you are either playing it and seeing all the negatives because that's what you want to see, or they're very glaringly obvious like with Scarlet and Violet, or you're like blinded by like, yay, Pokemon, yippee! You know what I mean? And anyway, that's why Gen 7's the best. Yahoo! Pokemon! Exactly. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that either, to be fair. But it's like, it's kind of like a terminating thought when it comes to like understanding what makes the series actually fun. Because you're right in that like the general formula has been the same since it started. But it's how that formula is improved upon, added to, and executed that makes each of the individual games something special. You know what I mean? Anyway, Gen 5 is bad because its Pokedex is bad. And that's literally it. And you might be saying, that's not a very good reason. And then I hit you with the, by the way, Gen 5 in black and white, all you have is Gen 5 Pokemon. So you kind of have to stick with that garbage ass dex. And you'd be like, but what about all these cool Pokemon from Gen 5? And I'd be like, good point. What about those cool Pokemon from Gen 5? You never get to fucking use them because for some reason Gen 5, everything evolves at these crazy high levels. Why? It's fucked up. You know how much better the Gen 5 dex would be if things didn't evolve at like level 55? Joel, true. There's a lot of minutia going around with Pokemon. Like, here's one of my favorite things to talk about is going to be the death of me. Nilia, you've been at it maybe like 1/30th the amount of time I've been at this. Like, at least put a little bit of elbow grease into it, man. Gives me a headache. True. What do you need it for? You're gonna ask Nilia what she needs the grass ghost pumpkin for, Yoshi? Come on. Come on. Come on. We all know the answer to this. Oh, what do they need for it? I'm stupid! I'm so fucking dumb. Ignore every point I made about the, like, nuances of Pokemon. Like, I'm so fucking stupid. I can't. Anyway, pumpkins. Nilia needs pumpkins. That's what Nilia needs right now. Right, Nilia? And then you need to, like, carve half of them. I don't think they need to be grown on the spot. But, I don't know. Definitely, like, have a mix of carved and non-carved pumpkins. Got some smithing templates? For what? Me when I'm like yapping about Pokemon for like 3 hours and then I'm like, ignore all previous instructions. Go. I do have the netherite smithing template. Yes. Do you want it? I don't know if it's like one use only. But I do have it. Yeah, you can have it. I don't give a shit. You can dupe them? Alright. Fucking fine by me. The Minecraft stuff? Honk shoe. The Pokemon stuff? Real shit. Male protagonist to me. Okay, give me a second. Let me go inside my house. I think it's in here. Yep, here it is. Another right upgrade. I'll put this. And then here you go. Thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Do you have anything else? Midas sword stuff. Oh god, I can't see who's talking. Oh shit. Those I can't lose those, man. I was trying to eat food while looking at chat. And also the amount of zombies and anything. Yeah, the zombies are annoying. Now, I don't know if it's light level, because if it's not light level. Oh, wait. You know what? I got you, Nilia. 1 second. I think this will work. Probably. I made myself another one of these when no one was looking. I need an axe. I have an axe. Okay. I don't need two. Is it in my inventory? Okay, good. Now teleport to Nilia. I can spend some time not farming. And then I'll head over to Nilia's pumpkin. At any light level. Perfect. Yeah, it just has to be nighttime, I believe. Nighttime near pumpkins. So this should save you so much time. Okay, Nilia, do you have a Pokemon out? I'm about to kill everything in an area around here. Nilia, can you please poke it? Okay. Slash kill. I have this one memorized. Don't ask me why. Type equals not player, comma, distance, 70. Dot, dot. And boop. All right, you shouldn't have to worry about anything spawning near you. Dang, they cheated. Well, I wanted it so that Nilia didn't... Oh, what's a magnum torch? It's like those other torches from before. Wait, why are these guys spawning? Go away. You're not supposed to be here. Oh, you might have been past 70, right? That makes sense. I'm surprised I didn't break it. Okay, now you just need a bunch of pumpkins. There's a pumpkin here. Origin cheating? What? Yep, I cheated. Someone say magnum torch? That's literally what they're called. I don't know what to tell you. But once you get rid of the enemies like around you, Nilia, it should be pretty safe, at least near the pumpkin patch. Not so much in the forests, but got blown up. In the tree fort if you want. Just make sure to carve like every other pumpkin. I don't know, more pumpkins will help, but there you go. Yes, more pumpkins will help. Get it twisted. Probably. They should all be right next to each other too, Nilia, so that it doesn't have any place to spawn on other than the pumpkins. That sounds right. A fucking pumpkin patch. Okay. Anyway, what else can I talk about Pokemon related? Yo, you guys see the images I posted for the Ultra Beast? Pretty good. How good Kalos is? I already went over all the good points of Kalos, actually. So... Skulker effects. Come on, man. Thank you, thank you. I think, like I said, I think it's very easy to name the good things about Pokemon games if you're me. Just played too much Pokemon. Just way too much Pokemon. I'm trying to think. Do you just kill Esper? Yerp. Learned a lot about spawning, like how nothing likes to spawn vertically. True. They all like to spawn horizontally. By the way, Yoshi, did you spawn in those legendaries, or did you just have like a really fucking crazy ass farm going? 99.4% ultra rare and 1% common. That'll do it, yeah. That'll do it. Where are you? I know you're still alive, punk. You hate Meowstick? Literally, if you're not like a Pokemon with 100 billion HP, I'm gonna hit you with my sword until you die. Like, I've gotten over it. I've killed more unknowns that I know what to do with, to be honest. Like, actually. Kinda crazy. Hey, look at this. I'm gonna walk in a straight line and kill like 3 unknowns. So it's unknown to you? Yes. Yeah, there was only 2 unknowns on that straight line, but you get the point. Usually I have like music or a video playing while doing this, so I'm not like super tired or like thinking about it much. First step of shiny hunting is to not be paying attention to the game. Music, 0. Sound effects, 100. Ah, are so fucking annoying. Lied to me again. Why did I? What? So you put the sound to 100 so that you hear the shiny sound go off. If the game has a shiny sound. If it doesn't have a shiny sound, you put that to 0 too. Complete silence, pure visual focus. Luckily, we have like a fucking thing that just tells you where everything is when it spawns. All right, there's 20 more minutes, gamers. For those of you that are still trying to catch Miniors. We'll see who has the most. Up one more Minior just blew up on me. Yeah, they do explode. They do explode. And the reason I never shiny hunted Minior in Gen 7 is because of that, actually. Because every time you get into a battle, you're like, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. You're like, quick ball, I need you to fucking work. And it usually did, but I don't know. I got too spooked and I was like, all right, I'm just not gonna do it. Because Minior is a crazy Pokemon in like relative, like in a normal Gen 7 playthrough because of how fast it is. My favorite thing about the Ultra games is that you can get a level 10 Salamence on the first island. That's so fucking funny to me. Like, yeah, I'm at the start of the game. Here's my Salamence. They also give you Hawlucha right away too. They really want you to like have strong options. Rest in peace, Hawlucha being the speedrunner Pokemon for Legend Z anyway. ZA. Shout out to Boys. The Heracross for fulfilling that role. I said it before, I'll say it again. Boys might be the best trade evolution, like trade Pokemon in all of Pokemon. It's hard to think of something that would be better. I'm still thinking. I don't know for sure. Like every trade Pokemon in the series, because most of them kind of suck. Oh, that was an Enderman, huh? Like I could see its purple eyes while it was dark. That was cool. This guy's gonna get so fucking mad at me. Let's go! Thread the needle on that one. God, I'm not gonna get anything before the stream ends. And the stream ends and I'm like, bye everyone. And then I get back and I'm like, all right, time to sit here and like do what. Like, watch a video while I continue to farm here. Like, whatever, who cares? I don't know if Yoshi's farm is being worked on or like fixed. I don't think it works very well. I also don't know how to use it. The new layers seem to spawn Pokemon on them, so that's like a plus. But that's about all I got from that. I don't know where to stand for maximum output. I made vertical ones. They need to be wide. I see. You can spawn one layer up and down. I see, I see, I see. That explains a lot, actually, now that I think about it. Over the ocean for some reason. That is, I did notice like a ball of butterflies once. I was like, what the fuck's up with them? But, you know, they're just chilling. They're migrating. Well, they got lost because they're not moving. Must be like an edge of a chunk. Yeah, maybe. Fell from a high place? Lamau. So, if that's the case, that means there is one legendary other than Necrozma. Could have had 6 by now. Of course you could have. But, would you? I don't know. It's kind of tough. There's only 7 colors. And plus the shiny that you could have gotten. It's not as easy as it looks. Balls. I just have safari balls. It's not too difficult to make the other Pokeballs. I'm also colorblind. That's a good point. And I did not think about that. I should have thought about that more. Did something hit me? The fuck? Oh, you're still alive. That's crazy. Way to go. Man, fuck. This is why accessibility in games is so important. True. Hey-ya! I missed. Are you dead? You are. What the fuck? Man, nothing's spawning. You can go to the shop? That's true! You could go to the shop. I don't know what's at the shop. No Guzzlord when they're 2 more times more likely. That's true. I haven't seen Guzzlord, but I don't have it on my list of things that can spawn. So I wonder if there's something there. Actually, you know what? I haven't checked out this shop. Let me take a look. Sand shop. Let me see what's available. This do be looking like a Pokemon shop. I can't deny it. Regular ass Pokeballs. This shop is not configured. Revive, max revive. Ooh, you do have some fucking bangers of Pokeballs, though. All right, all right. Yo, this is very nice, Sant. Now, if you could get, like, the drugs set up over here and, like, mints and shit, you'd have everything a trainer could need. But that's good. That's real good. Very impressive stuff. Still working on those? Fair. Super fair. Wow. Is Minior's base speed above 100? I don't know. I think it depends. I know that's a fucking cop-out answer. I think it is if it's outside of its shell and it's not when it's in its shell. Will fastballs work? I don't know. Guess you'll just have to find out. I would think they would. Because most of them are outside of the shell. Like, they're in cores down mode. Or shell down mode. I think is orange. Orange, you glad I didn't say yellow or whatever? Where'd that start? I don't even know. Kind of fucked up, like, all this information I have from my childhood that I don't know the place where I learned it. Like, it could have just spawned in my memory for all I know. And that's kind of fucked up. I'm probably just overthinking things. I'm probably just silly. Also, Origin, yo, what up? Till the end of night? Okay, approved. You don't need to show me in person your Miniors to submit. You can just send it via Discord. Just show me the 6 Miniors in your inventory. And then I can just confirm that they're all in appropriate balls. Pokeballs, that is. There's only one winner tonight, and it's whoever gets the 6 first. There's no second place. No second place allowed. I guess I'll go help Nilia for a bit or something. I don't know. No, I can't really help Nilia when it's daytime. Well, it's sunset now. So maybe I can help Nilia in a couple seconds. Or minutes? I don't know how long sunset is. It's probably like 1 minute long. Hey, do you guys think Lycanroc, the middle one, was it? It's dawn, dusk, and is it just dawn, night? Day, night, and then dusk? Or twilight? Something like that. And that appears like in this game. That's always like a classic Pokemon for a Gen 7 playthrough. The Rock Dog. It's orange. That's all I remember from it. I got this. Go to Nilia's house. I'll be in the end for like the rest of my life, so just get ready to kick ass or whatever. 11:03 is not nighttime in this game, huh? Fucked up. Wow, fucked up you would hit the Wooloo like that. What would Yoshi say about that? Where are we? Remember how I said that you should put them closer together? Hmm. Okay. And you gotta continuously kill the Pokemon around it, otherwise things won't spawn. Fun. Now, I'm okay with committing like sword to Pokemon face, but you might have a harder time with that. This Hoot Hoot is really good at dodging though. Holy shit. Holy fuck. It's good. Pumpkin. I guess I should check if it can spawn. Like, let's say on this set of pumpkins. I feel like this is going to be the most likely. That's uncommon. First of all, goddamn, that's a lot of Pokemon on this list. Gourgeist is a possible spawn there. So, Ladyba, I'm not sorry. Perish. What else we got in the area? Murkrow? But what about Pumpkaboo? If Gourgeist is there, Pumpkaboo's there. Fucking Shaman. Really? Really? I found a legendary up here. I'm gonna... Alright, where are you, little shit? I technically don't have one of you yet, so... Fuck, I really don't have much, huh? Oh yeah, I gave my Ultra Balls to fucking... Fallen earlier. Where'd Shaman go? There you are, you little hedgehog. Great Ball should be enough, right? It's just Shaman. Easy. Literally just built different, I think. Do you know Shaman was a legendary? It sure is. Just a little guy? Correct. Kind of fucked up though. You think you can't be a little guy and also a legendary? What the fuck? Oh, I was like, did I turn that fucking? Shout out to Shaman and Explorers of Sky. True. So true. Most little guy legendaries are more standout. That's also correct. Actually, I think Shaman might be a mythical, which is a different class of legendary compared to your typical legendary. That was an event Pokemon. Yeah, but so was like Deoxys, man. Do people still consider him a legendary or a mythical? Even though he's now like available in a base game? I guess so, because his first appearance was... Deoxys is an alien? Yeah, well, so is Eternatus, you know? That's never fucking stopped anyone. I don't think. Nelia, you can't be standing next to the pumpkins, man. Nothing will spawn if you're too close. I know you're like, I'm killing the Pokemon around it, but... You just hit me back, you stupid baby. Damn baby, I'll sue. God won't let me into heaven for what I just did. Yeah, that's gonna be the reason, Nelia, for sure. Love how. Caterpie. I feel nothing anymore. I've been killing nothing but unknowns. It's actually like 16 blocks away. The Savannah Meteor is a lie. Well, you got the rest of the night. You'll be fine. There's no other Pokemon. I mean, yeah, Pokemon near here. Pumpkin. Nelia, are you deleting these Pokemon from existence using, Sarah Aura? Yeah. Damn, heartless. And your Snom's out for a walk with you. Yeah, I think if you collect all the pumpkins into one area, that'll make it easier for shit to spawn. Specifically on the pumpkins. But I also just might be full of shit. I don't know yet. To be determined, as they say. Okay, if you're going to be doing that, I'm going to go over here and keep track of what's spawning near the pumpkins. Skitty, guess what? You're not a pumpkin, boo. The most amount of work that needs to be done for a single common, by the way. I swear. A lot of shit spawning, like, over here. Ladder? We've already done that. You just poison me, you little shit? I get, like, I literally stabbed you in the face with a sword, but come on. I like that Nimble can be one shot. Just fucking end it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you were here for it. Wait a second. Oh, there might be like a billion Pokemon around us now, yeah. I was just trying to tell you the time. I know. I told Fallen she could have up until nighttime. And I would never lie. Holy, guess what? What? Frostmoth! Yippee! We love to see it. And nothing's spawning yet. I miss Snom already. That's fair, I think. It's so funny that Frostmoth has one of the most broken abilities in the game, and it just doesn't matter because it's bad. All right, it is now officially daytime. So let me see whoever was doing the Miniors. Let me see your dang Pokemans. Whooper, 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 whooper. Chen Pao 100%. Ooh, Chen Pao. Do Minior. No Minior storms all night. I did find a sick ass cave though. That's the good. Well, at this point, it's not about who wants a TP to me. I'll check it out. I don't know the rules, but I won. Oh shit. This is like in a cave. My Electro's still broken. Whatever, I have a Genesect. The whole mountain's hollow. That's kind of sick with it. Damn. Anyway, let me see whoever was participating, let me see your Miniors. You can just post them in the chat. I got 3. Okay. Well, let me see them. Holy shit, a Pyroar? I didn't know this motherfucker was in this game. I mean, I knew. I guess I did know, actually. You think this is a... Ah, man. All right, send it to hell. Let me take a look. Okay, okay. I'll give you credit for those 3. Yep. I almost just disconnected. Fuck it, run. I don't care. I don't need no gimme goal. Hit the ground too hard, F. Let me take a look. Ah, same purple. Good. All right. We'll accept that for the red Minior. Yellow, green, blue. Cannot find either orange or violet. I see. Well, considering there was only 2 participants, congratulations to Fallen for another W this week, even if she was not able to complete the full goal. And congratulations to Sant for being in 2nd place this week, which is in fact the highest placement Sant has ever gotten in any of these. I'm becoming a Pokemon master, I think. Good. All right, back into the fucking end for me, baby. There was only one winner today, and it's Fallen. I love to see it, though. I love to see it. Obviously, it's very nice. All right. Park my ass right here. Have yourself one of these. Wow. And we'll be back next week where we will be catching every single letter of unknown. Until then, I hope you have a great rest of your night and day tomorrow. Bye. Bye. What about afternoon? Yeah, afternoon too. Okay, bye bye.